It's been just about a whole year since I gave my predictions on Nintendo's new console, and while I still pretty much stand by my predictions, there's some new information that can give us some insight on what Nintendo's NX is going to look like. Of course, this is all just speculation and educated guesses. Officially, the NX is in development, will not replace the Wii U or 3DS, which they say about every new console they release, and will take advantage of a unified account ecosystem. You know how right now it's a major pain in the ass to transfer your stuff from your Wii U to your 3DS or vice versa? Yeah, they're trying to fix that. So let's put some clues together and see what we can figure out about this thing. Nintendo recently filed a patent for this ugly-ass controller. It looks vaguely similar to a classic controller, but it has buttons in an arc directly next to the thumbsticks, and the entire face of the controller is a touchscreen. It looks like these buttons have the ability to change based on the game that you're playing. I'm hoping that these buttons are actual buttons with a screen under them, and not just a flat touchscreen. I think this controller would be particularly great for iOS games. I know Nintendo is moving on over to that mobile market, so this isn't too far off, but it is admittedly a pretty wild speculation. Remember, patents might sound like solid proof, but they are far from it. Tech companies usually file patents for any ideas they have, no matter what stage of prototyping they're at, and they can scrap those ideas at any moment. Hell, just about a month ago, they filed a patent for this controller, which is looking like a smaller, more simplified Wii U gamepad with scroll wheels instead of shoulder buttons. Pretty bizarre, but not out of the realm of possibility for Nintendo. There is also a patent filed by Nintendo for cloud-based gaming devices, which are devices that get their processing power over the cloud or through the internet. So instead of the actual console handling the bulk of the graphics processing, Nintendo's servers will. Or alternatively, and I don't see many people talking about this, the home console itself could provide the processing power to the handheld version, similar to how the Vita's Remote Play works. I'll put links in the description to all of this stuff. The newest rumor goes against my prediction of a handheld home console hybrid, which again, you can see by clicking right up here. According to a completely unverified source at Ubisoft, the NX will be two consoles with the same OS. This sounds very similar to Apple devices. There will be a handheld and a home console, and because the OSs are the same, it's supposedly going to be very easy to port games between the two consoles. This unverified source claims to have gotten a dev kit, but they didn't want to comment on the hardware because those specs could change before the final product's released. I'll also link to the third-party account of this guy's statement below. This unverified Ubisoft source also claims that they'll be releasing the handheld console in late 2016 and the home console sometime in 2017. This rumor is also supported by some market analyst firm called Nomura Securities. Nomura claims that Nintendo will announce the NX sometime between March and May, and will have a full reveal in June, just in time for E3. Following that reveal, the console will hit store shelves sometime in October or November, just in time for the holidays. This all sounds very plausible. Nomura is also reporting that Nintendo is hoping to ship 20 million units by the end of the year, which does not sound plausible at all. In 2011, Nintendo sold 11 million 3DS units, and that console came out in March. The Wii U came out at the end of 2012, and that only sold 3 million units. The NX is also projected to come out at the end of the year. Now, shipped consoles to stores are very different than sold consoles to consumers, but 20 million units is still an insane projection. Especially when you take into account that Nintendo likes to short ship stuff. Remember trying to get a Wii back in the day? Or how about trying to get any amiibos? So far, we don't have a lot of information. It's all speculation. But I'm standing by my idea of a handheld / home console hybrid because that's what I want, goddammit! What do you guys think about these rumors about Nintendo's NX? Do you think it's all just garbage and Nintendo's gonna surprise us later? Do you think any of these are gonna come out to be true? What are your predictions for what the NX is going to look like? Leave it in the comments below, at me on Twitter, all this other social media garbage. I know I keep saying I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch, but this week is the week, so follow me on there. Last week we launched our podcast, Wulff Den Live. You can see it right here on our YouTube channel by clicking up here, or you can just listen to it on iTunes, because now we're on iTunes. And we record that every single Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, so be here for that. And if you're not here, that's okay too. Just listen to it afterwards. So thank you guys very much. Have a good week. So, in 2016 or 2017, I think that Nintendo will have a new console that replaces both the 3DS and the Wii U. It will basically be the Wii U gamepad, but mobile. YouTube just seems like they've abandoned the platform, and I know that they haven't, but come on, just promote it like a little bit. They had a little gaming section in YouTube Rewind, but nothing about YouTube gaming that they launched.